Screenwriting in particular really works for me because I find writing prose really difficult. And I've tried to write so many novels, and I think people who write novels are amazing because you have to do so much. Whereas in script writing, you can kind of be just a bit quicker. Like my brain is like this all the time. And to write literature, it has to be a bit more like this. And you have to like
Mm.
rehone sentences and you have to like really think about the construction of the sentence. Whereas in screen, you're basically um, writing notes for the visual presentation of the story, if that makes sense. That's I
Mm.
think Joan Didion said that, which I found really helpful. Um, and I realized that actually there is a market for period drama. There's a market for it, and it might not be the cool, trendy young things, but there's like a big, I think even doing the Forsyte Saga and realizing like how much of an audience period drama has. And like I said, coming from the background that I come from, I'm really interested in making work that brings people into the middle together to watch it. So you're probably not going to get the extremes of each side watching it, but I'm going to talk about religion. I'm going to talk about liberal and conservative cultures. I'm going to talk about the nuances about being a woman in those kind of the firing line of those two ideologies and how there's a similarity sometimes in the religiosity of how they go about talking about the world. And there's like an intolerance, um, which is really tricky to navigate when you're coming out of a religious community and then you sort of are in the artistic liberal world and there's such an intolerance and such a lack of understanding of where people have come from and the choices that they've made. Um, and I think I'd love to create a space in my work where, and this is just very wishful thinking, but I'd love to create a space in my work where women in particular will meet in the middle to like watch something.